What up, people? What's happening? Uh, the video title is simple, as you see. It's titled, I am making oatmeal, homemade biscuits, and breakfast. Yes. And with that being said, that's for my mother and for myself. Yeah, for my mother and for myself. So, that's what I'm doing, making homemade biscuits, organic all-purpose flour. Yeah, I used the last little bit in the other one. Okay, now let me put a little spoon of baking powder, maybe 2 tablespoons of baking powder. That's all I need. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I'm scraping up the sheet on my mother's bed. Yeah? Okay. Make sure you don't fall. Yeah. Like, make sure she don't fall. Let me show y'all where I got it. Matter of fact, I got it right there in the hallway. She can see me right there. Yeah. Now, let me get my other stuff out of the refrigerator so I can get it right. You know what I'm saying? I think I opened up one of these already. I think it must have been this one in the back. Yeah. Yeah, it was this one. I didn't put no salt in here. Put too much that I want to like moisten it up just right. The key word to making good biscuits and uh, cakes and all that type of stuff, I learned you don't over mix it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the key word. Don't over mix it. And that's really the key point to actually making good biscuits, really, you know. If you overmix the flour, that's where you're gonna mess up at big time. You can tell when you ain't overmixed it because the um the dough will be like kind of like what you call it, like kind of real stick. It stick more to your hands than it is. Now, hopefully, I didn't overmix this. I might have just overmixed it just a tiny bit, but I mean, they still gonna come out. But I can tell when I done, like overmix them. You know what I'm saying? But they stick to you more, which is annoying as hell. That's why it don't take that much. I might have overmixed them just a little bit, but we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna work around it. Just a little bit, not much. It don't take much now. Just enough to get your flour wet, you know. Not too wet. Yeah. And I can tell when they just right. You know, you get to the place where you. I was talking to the camera. Let me get my. I'm gonna put your eggs on. I'm just gonna make 3 biscuits. You all right? Got you right there where I can see you. Making some biscuits, homemade biscuits. And then I put the oatmeal on. Hopefully those, I believe they'll come out pretty good. Morning, morning. All right, what's going on, man? What's happening? Sitting there making breakfast for her mother and myself, I say, because of course she can't eat it all. And I'm cooking some eggs. I made some homemade biscuits, well, which I just got done with them. Fix them up. Those are homemade there. So I believe they'll come out pretty good. I'm gonna put them in the oven. Okay. Put them on about 400 and something. Yeah. Everybody's been all right though, huh? Them biscuits look good already before the oven low. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm not bragging, but I think I'm pretty good at making something really good before it's anytime, like you said, anytime you can make something good and before you cook it, it's pretty good. You on the ball. But for some reason, a lot of people gave me good compliment on it. They said that they look good. Like my sister's husband had tried my biscuits one time. He said they look good, and he ain't never tasted them. He said they look good, and I can look at them and tell by the way they look. I said, oh, okay, I didn't know that. You know, well, I guess you can't. I don't know if you really can go by looking at something. Because something can look good, they can look good, but when you actually started eating it, it is different. But sometimes you can look at something and it may not look good and be the best shit ever. So I guess yeah. But when I first started learning how to make biscuits or whatever, I failed. I made a couple of failures a few times. Was I disappointed? Hell yeah. But I just kept on grinding. But you know what though? Another thing behind that, I think cooking real good too. You can be trained for it. Some people just ain't made and built and trained for certain things. If you're born with it, you naturally when you do it, when you work at it, you're gonna be good at it. it's natural. Your food is naturally going to be good, especially if it's in you're born into it. You know, if it's in your bloodline, like cooking and all that type of stuff, and cleaning and all that is very strong on both sides of my family. My father and my mother's side. That cooking is very strong in the family. So I came from a family that did on my father's side, my mother's side, especially my mother's side too, that cooked a lot, especially like I don't celebrate no holidays and that, but then I came from that born and raised into the traditions like that, so. But as I got older, I made my own decisions and did my research. I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I just don't I don't celebrate my birthday or nothing like that. So this will be prepared to be washed once I'm done with that. All right. Now let me put this. This is called made with whole grain oats, quick oats. A brother named Mr. Benjamin Ben Hammond came by and gave me that yesterday. These here. And the other ones over here, I bought these over here. Let me see. I bought these about like 2 days ago. Yeah, I like them. That's the rate quick oats. Whole 100% whole grain rolled oats. I believe I'm saying that word right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like oatmeal. I like grits too. I love grits, but I just don't practice eating much. But I can cook them now. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some water in this here, some hot water, and let it be soft. So when I get ready to wash it, it won't be. I can just pull the water out and just start washing it. Where you from, by the way? Whoever. Oh, you in Atlanta? Okay. Oh, all right. Me and my mother, we used to live in up there in Marietta, Georgia. We used to live up there, but we is from Louisiana, originally from Louisiana. Mm-hmm. We originally we came back here in 2019. 2019, 19, let's see, 21, 2, 3, 24. Shit. June, let's see, is it June? June the 2nd would be 6 years we've been back here. Me and my mother, we've been back here 6 years. Oh, okay. Y'all. Cobb County, we was in Cobb County. That was your first. Okay, yeah, I see you a brother in here. Yeah, all right. I missed it up there though. Me and my mother, we missed it. My mother just recently had a stroke back in September of 2020 last year, just in September. Yeah. So she's in the room. Hold on. I got her right there. By the door right there. I got her right there by the door. She ain't really a camera person. But I got her home with me. And I would rather have her home with me because some people in them so-called healthcare facilities, they, I understand some people say they be low of staff and all that, but to me, I think that's just that's a manipulation and a scam that they throw in there just so they can say they can make money. You know what I'm saying? Because people will say that, you know, they'll say certain things. Oh well, because they sometimes they be low staff. That's bullshit. Because sometimes I think when they say low staff, that's an excuse to manipulate the bullshit that they be doing behind the scenes. That's the way I see it. Now, everybody may not look at it like that, but you know, when you put your people in them places like that, man, them people don't really give a damn about your people. And now I told them people, I said, look, man, I want my mother at home, man. Because I always promised my mother. She said, would you put me in a nursing home? I said, hell the fuck no. I don't put my mom in no shit like that. They wouldn't want nobody to put them in there. Like, oh, I would do it, I would do that bullshit. If you get old now, see if you want somebody to throw you in there. Hell no. That's like taking somebody, locking them down in a bed, and they can't go nowhere. And the only time they can get something is when you give it to them. That's literally what it sounds like you're doing. I mean, literally what you're doing is just, you might as well take somebody. If you're gonna put, to me, that's just my honest thoughts about it. If I'm gonna put somebody in a nursing home, which would be to me, it's a coward shit, coward move anyway. To me, that's just my honest opinion. Then you might as well take that person and you come out cheaper, just tie them up, confine them to a bed, and just be an abusive person if you're gonna do that. Because I think if I put my family or my mother in a nursing home, and I'm not bragging, I'm not doing that. Then that's just like, to me, it'll feel like that I literally took my mother and tied her to a bed and being abusive. That's how I would feel.
Yep, it's best she's with somebody that cares.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody, I'm just gonna keep it real, man. I'm not throwing no shades or nothing, but everybody, I would say the vast majority of people don't care. I would say about over 90%. I would say to about 95, 96% of people don't care. Yep. For the most part, nah. And that ain't me throwing no shade. It's just me telling the truth. No, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not trying to be all cocky and disrespectful and nothing like that. But I'm just, you know, I just believe in just saying it and keeping it real. You live in a society where people just don't care. Some people don't care. Some people care. Some people do. Like they would say, not all, but most. So I'm not. It's not like I'm sitting up here trying to, cause I wouldn't want nobody to do me that. Lump, take, and you talk about everybody, and then you turn around and lump everybody in the same. Yeah, I was just speaking in general across the board, giving my honest thoughts about it. And put a little bit more water in there. Yeah, I think that's enough water. I think the key to cooking too is not don't overmix your batter, your flour, biscuit batter, and don't overmix, don't over. Um, you can over the drown it out with water or something like that, or you can less water will make it taste gritty when you ain't really just. You can tell when oatmeal and grits is like fully cooked, like oatmeal. when you eat it, you're gonna chew on it. It's gonna feel like you eating like kind of like eating like hard little chunks of grits. It's gonna feel like gritty in your mouth. It's gonna feel gritty, if that makes sense. But when you oatmeal and stuff and grits is fully cooked, it's gonna be real smooth and soggy. Like it's gonna be real soggy, and it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be real soggy. Put this oatmeal back in here. These biscuits and they're gonna be pretty big. I be trying to make them small, but they come out big sometimes. I might have to start like making the dough small. I'm gonna have to try start doing that. Yeah. Waiting on my oatmeal to start cooking. Let me put this up back over here, and I'm gonna be bringing this in there. I ain't got no salt in my biscuits. I just put plain sugar. They're gonna taste different. That's all right. I'm gonna bring this. This is really gonna be good. Yeah. I'm gonna bring this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have it all set up here on this thing. Yeah. I would. I'll put you on camera, but you probably don't want to be on camera too much like that. Put you on. Got these down here. So what I'm gonna do right now, while I'm going, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna boil. I'm gonna take some of this, maybe a couple of pieces of this chicken here, and I'm gonna put it on boil. I'm gonna put it on boil. Take this knife and I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna make some soup. Make a chicken soup with some cream of mushroom soup and some chicken. That's what I want to put in there for you. And mix some with that canned soup over there and give it to you. Let me get this. Fill this up with some water. And I'm gonna cut up about maybe 1 or 2 onions. How you doing? What's going on? I want to talk about something kind of just for a few minutes, real seriously. If I'm not like I talked about how my mother she had a stroke, right? And sometimes, some days, I have my moments to where, I do know that the Most High said, the Bible said, there's a season for to everything. There's a season and stuff like of that nature. But I say first, my first question is, luckily, I say it seems like the more you do the right thing, the more you try to do, or no, you really actually doing, or when you wake up, you ain't never went and invade nobody, you ain't went out and harm nobody, you ain't never did, you live, you, you, you just try to live right, you just try to uh, be morally good. You know, you try to present yourself with good morals and treat people the way you want to be treated and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like those people look like you end up being more afflicted than the people that are out there that are doing evil. Sometimes you be tempted to question that. You see what I'm saying? Uh, some people say you ain't supposed to question God. That's what they say. Now, if having these thoughts, that doesn't mean that I'm saying that I'm weak, or maybe you might call it weak. I don't know. Maybe it is weak. I don't know. Yeah, it might be weak, but it's just a moment. I would say maybe it's a season in my life. You know, sometimes you believe and you know that there is a God. You know God is real, but sometimes you do ask these questions. What, like, okay, what is what is the purpose of this? What is the purpose? And then sometimes you ask, what is the purpose of this happening? You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I have my little weak moments at times where, it kind of like, it pretty much, it gets to me. It gets to me, but not as bad. I have my moments where it have me weak at the moment, and stuff like that. And I just be thinking about it real heavy, because it's kind of hard to watch your family members or your loved ones, your father or your mother, be in a position to where, especially where you was used to seeing them, or you used to seeing your mother, you moving around and getting around, and it really is. It's kind of hard to express it, to people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. It's kind of hard to talk about. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut an onion or two. I'm gonna cut up an onion or two. But that doesn't mean that my faith is. That doesn't mean that I'm a quitter. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just a season in my life. Yeah. But then making a chicken soup. All them onions up. Burn your eyes in that boy. Yep. It's 42 minutes or something. I've been live 42 minutes or something. Okay, this is garlic powder. Okay. The onions, boy. Burn your eyes, man. Be cutting stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna bring you a piece of cake with your onions and stuff. Onions, boy. Burn you up. You. I'm putting some, cooking some, boiling some baked chicken. I'm gonna put some cream and mushroom. But I'm gonna get your breakfast. I'm gonna cook you some eggs. Seal off. eggs. Should I put the egg? Yeah, they, I can get you 2 eggs. Cooking you some eggs. I was letting her know I'm cooking her some. She like the egg ones best. Okay. It ain't really gonna take them long. I don't know why I'm always managed to make my biscuits real good. They come out real good, but I'm always managed to make them kind of too big. You should be everything should be done in a minute. Let me see what time it is. It's 11. Okay, it's almost noon. Let me turn these eggs on. Cooking them. I guess I'll get enough spoon. Go ahead and cook your eggs. Yeah. Before it get hot, I'm gonna go ahead and put the egg. It's that because it don't really take eggs long, you know, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cook them. I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs. turn those biscuits. I always manage to make them too big. They taste real good. They soft, but they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they taste real good. They pretty soft, but you know what I'm saying? They just look like they're too big. You know. They good as hell though. These are your head. I'm gonna put them down. Oh, let me put up a banana. I forgot. Last but not least, let me put a banana in that oatmeal. I'm gonna put two. Put I'm gonna put two bananas in this oatmeal. If you roll, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come in there and set you up if I need you. If you rolling over a little bit. That's why I got you right there. Did I get a spoon already? I guess I use the same one. I'm gonna mash up these bananas and I'm gonna put them in that oatmeal. I always manage to make my biscuits too big, too damn big, man. Like, man, shit. I don't know why it happened like that. Maybe I might have to lengthen the dough, the flour or something. They good now, I ain't gonna lie. They just look like it's just a big piece of cooked bread or something. But they good though. What turmeric at? Oh, I got it in the sugar. Put these bananas in that oatmeal. Something here. Just put it in the oatmeal. Let me get some margarine. Put some margarine in. Margarine in the oatmeal. That's what I put in there. Turn that eye off there. I don't need that no more. Okay, let me take these biscuits up out of here. They good, but they just look like they just too big. Like, use your egg. I'm putting your eggs in the bowl. Yeah. Now I'm gonna put water in this hand. Let it just sit up here and soak. Yeah. Yes. Let me, biscuits back in there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some oatmeal. I'm gonna bring it in there. Okay. Eggs. Now, let me get some. Bring that in there. Let me turn this off. I did 1 hour, so. Yep, that's my mother. Yeah. Couldn't give her breakfast. I feel like I had to put them biscuits back in here some more. Those are homemade biscuits. Yeah, and that's the oatmeal, and that's the dinner over there. That's the chicken with what you call it, with onions and black pepper. No salt in it. All right. So I'm gonna see y'all later. Let me get up out of here, man.